cactus and succulent growers, it's Lynn and welcome to Desert Plants of Avalon in the north of Ireland. And today's video just going to be a quick one, harvesting seeds from a couple of my Mammillaria cactus plants. Now I've got these here. There's this one that you can clearly see has got seed pods, and this is my red-headed Irishman that has got quite a lot of seed pods on it. So I'm going to be harvesting the seeds today in this video, and I'm going to be taking the seeds out. This is more of a bit of a video vlog of me harvesting these seeds rather than actually showing you how to do the whole process. And I've made a video already, quite a few videos on how to harvest the seeds from Mammillaria cactus plants. So do go ahead and watch that video after this one if you want to see more information about harvesting the seeds, and I'll check out that video after this one. As I'll link that video up above. So as you can see, this red-headed Irishman has a lot of seeds, so I'm going to be pulling some of these out, and also this one as well. This is one I don't have an exact ID for, but it has gorgeous little tiny little bright pink flowers in the summertime. This is all of the new growth from last summer, and these little seed pods on Mammillarias, they pop out the following year. Well, we might. My experience anyway, I find their flower and then the seed pods will pop out a few months later, sometimes a year later, often at this time of year. Only a couple of weeks ago these seed pods here were very fleshy, but now they've all gone very dry. And it's actually, I find it's actually easier to take them out when they are dry, because then you can just crunch them between your fingers and the seeds all fall out. When they're fleshy, you've got all the all the fruit inside and the gel that you have to separate. But do check out the video I've made on that, as I mentioned, on the actual harvesting process. So here we go, and I'm going to show you what little tools I've got here. I have got a little container to collect the seeds, and I've got a little some long handled tweezers as well. And what I'm going to be doing, I've wrote out the labels on these: Mammillaria spinosoma, red-headed Irishman, and Mammillaria variety, and that's because I don't have the exact ID. I've got this here just to separate, so when I got the seed pods in, I know which is which. So first of all, I'm going to start on by taking off the pods off the Mammillaria red-headed Irishman. And you just want to make sure, as I say, I've done seed harvesting videos, this is more of a blog, but I like to use these long handled tweezers, and they're great because you can get right in between the areoles to very carefully pull out the seed pod. You want to be careful that you don't yank it out. You want to be careful with the pods. They can take a few months to fully mature. If you try and harvest them when they're not quite ready and they're still very green and just developing, you can cause damage by pulling them out and an infection. So make sure that they're ready. They're either fully pink and fleshy, or they've got a little bit too overripe, as in this case here. You just want to go straight in, and you don't want to crush the seed, obviously, and just gently pull like that. And I'm going to have to put the camera down so I can have my hands free to carry on doing this, but I'm going to show you when I've collected a few, just in case it's your first time experience with harvesting Mammillaria seeds. That's it. I'm going to show you another. Hey. I'm going to show you then when I've carried on with the rest of them. I'm just going to show you with the other one as well. This is the one I don't have the exact ID for. I think I did ID it at one time after going through a whole looking at all the different types of Mammillarias, but it's typical that the label has vanished off it. And these seed pods are actually, I think, from the year before, but seed can stay viable up to several years as well, so no problem. So I'm just going to pick that one out. There. And then this on this side. I think these are long overdue. Ooh. Yes. A bit like plucking your eyebrows. Huh, if you're a lady, you'll know what I mean. I'm going to carry on plucking and show you what it's like when I've got them all done. So there we go, that's a lot of the pods all harvested. Happy days. And now I'm going to go and separate them. I'm going to show you how much seed I get from these, and I'm not going to show you the whole seed harvesting process as I mentioned, because I have made multiple videos on this. So if you want to know how I separate all the seed from these pods, then do check them videos out. As I mentioned, they'll be up above in the video description, but I'll show you what I get, the amount of seeds I get from this harvest. That's all the seeds, all the pods harvested there. And this is all the seeds I've got there from the Mammillaria spinosuma red-headed Irishman. Lots of lovely seed in there. As I say, labels it harvested January 24. And this was in the Mammillaria variety one. I didn't have as many seed pods, but there's quite a few seeds there. Happy days. So thank you so much for watching, everybody. Do check out all of the many other videos I have here on my YouTube channel for lots more care tips on growing many different types of cacti and succulents. And I want to wish you all a fantastic cactus powered day.